All right, I don't know what happened there, boy. I just got kicked out real quick, so I have to come back on. All right, a lot of people talk in the at night, which thereby disturbing people that are trying to sleep. So earplugs is very vital too. There are a lot of dogs and cats, they will rescue. So if you have dog and cat treats, that would be good. Baby wipes, children toys, paper towels or tissues. Those are the stuff I can come up with that might be very important or very critical for those people on the ground or at the shelter that they can use. So if you can supply any of these, that would be good. That would be great. Another thing is that even if you don't have time to mail it, there are lots of, that's what I want to talk about. There's a lot of churches, organizations basically that are collecting donations, for the people, for the rescuers at the shelter in Houston, Texas. So you can go drive by and drop off your supplies for them, and they will be very happy to send it out for you. A lot of churches, I know our church, I usually go to Rockfish here. They made an announcement on Wednesday that they is collecting food items and clothing to be sent to some of the shelters in Houston, Texas. So that's another place. Just ask your church or your faith-based organizations or local library might be doing it as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can do that. Another thing is the food banks. Okay, the food banks, apparently there's a food banks in every state in the United States. And even in our city, I just find out that we have about 45 food banks here in Fayetteville, which is mind-blowing to me. So if you have food items, canned items, non-perishable items that you can drop off at the food banks, please do so, and they'll be glad to send it off to the shelter to Houston, Texas for you. And of course, they asking for dry goods if you're sending food, because we don't want anything that's gonna get contaminated or damaged by the time it gets there. Let's see. Or if you want to donate cash. I was trying to call today. I was trying to call the George R. Brown Conventional Center, today, which I did. I called them, but unfortunately, I was unable to talk to someone that can actually answer any of the questions that I had. So, but I was able to get directed to the Red Cross. There was a kind lady that was able to at least pick up the phone and answer some of my questions. But one thing I find out is that the Red Cross, they're not collecting food item or any other donations whatsoever. They're only getting monetary donation. So if you don't have money to send, then you don't have to call the Red Cross, at least now, because the lady said all they're receiving is monetary donations. Of course, as the week goes on, they'll be collecting blood, for those of you that want to donate blood just to help those people that are sick or that got injured as due to the hurricanes. That would be great as well. Let's see. Oh, and let me talk about help with the rescue. I know a lot of you have free times that you would love to go out there and actually help out. If you want to help out, of course, they are asking for people that have a boat. And I would think if you have a boat, if you have any high water level vehicles, then yes, you can volunteer to go help out with the rescue missions up there. And that said, if you have a boat and you want to volunteer, you can actually send a text message or call 713-881-3100. Okay, again, that's the Harris County Sheriff Office. So you can call them and let them know you want to volunteer, and you have whatever like if you have a boat or you have a safe high vehicle that can actually go through water without any damage and actually help with the rescue mission, please call that number. And of course, let anybody that you know in Texas know that if they have a flooded street that has not already been mapped on the Chronicles site, Houston Chronicles site, you want to basically call the Houston Chronicles and give them the street address, so that way they can actually add it to the flooded streets that they, because they're doing a map of the flooded area. So that will really help as well. And for those people that got stranded, I found out that there are still a lot of people that got stranded in their homes, and the home is flooded and they stay there. They don't know how to get out. So this is why I'm doing this video. I have 30 days, 30 days video going on. So this is day 3. So I still have 27 days to go. If you're listening to these, if you're in Texas, if you're stranded in your home, or if you know anyone that is stranded or that you don't know their whereabouts that might be stranded, then you need to go to this website. There's a gentleman that was kind enough to create a website called hurricaneharveyrescue.org. hurricaneharveyrescue.org. I think that's straightforward. Just go up there. You can actually send your location. You can post your location on that website and they will find you. So if you're stranded in your homes, you don't know how to get out because everywhere else is flooded, please go to this website, www.hurricaneharveyrescue.org, and post some information down there and let them know your location so they can come find you. All right. Let's see. And I'm looking at all the videos, CNN, all the news, and I see that there's a lot of elderly people, that are basically, some of them are, sick. So I just want to put this out. If you have a spare wheelchairs, for those elderlies that were rescued that doesn't have a way that can now walk properly, or you're a wheelchair company and you want to donate few of your wheelchairs to help move these elderly around while they're in the shelter, that would be amazing. So that's one way that you can help. Or if you have a spare one just sitting around that you're not using, you can donate it to the Salvation Army and they can find a way to get it down there. So, and another thing is that, Spotlight Strategies. Spotlight Strategies. This is a company that is helping people, older adults, with disability. So, if you want to donate anything to, to help older adults, with disabilities, just like the wheelchair I mentioned, you can actually find the Spotlight Strategies, PORTLIGHT strategies. You can Google them and try to tell them you want to donate something, and you can talk to them and they'll find a way to collect whatever you want to donate. All right, a lot of animals were stranded in Houston, so if you want to donate anything to help all those stranded animals, dogs, cats, and whatever other animals might be there, you can actually go to www.spca.org/give. All right, but of course, if you go to this website, they might be requesting a monetary donation. So if you don't want to give a monetary donations, then you don't have to go to this website. But if you're willing to give a monetary donations, you can always go to this website. It's www.spca.org/give. All right, and if you want to adopt any of the animals that were stranded, you can go to that website as well. But instead of going to /give, just go to /foster. So you can be a foster parent to any of the of all these lovely animals that got dispersed. Okay. Right now they say they have more than 200 pets in the shelters, and that's as of Saturday morning. Not this Saturday, that was last Saturday morning. So imagine what's gonna, with the rescue mission that's been going on for a week now, they probably have more. So please go help out. Oh, another thing, I was listening to the news. Apparently there's someone that find an alligator in their pool when they came home. So because of the water, the level of water, of course, all these marine, animals basically were flowing around. So if you know anyone that find live marine animals, and then they need to quickly call the National Oceanic and Atmosphere Administration Office. And the number is 877-942-5343. Again, it's 1-877-942-5343. Okay. All right. Make sure they call them. And also, if you want to post it on your Facebook page or anywhere that people might see that, that's critical, because a lot of crocodile. Imagine, I can't imagine coming over and seeing a crocodile. All right, let me move on. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about disaster recovery. People that need disaster recovery, I talked a little bit about it earlier. There's another website that I want to point out, and that is www.disasterassistance.gov. Disasterassistance.gov. So those are the people that want to that sustain damages. Let me see. Business owner. This is for business owner, by the way. Resident and business owner, not just business. Resident and business owners in counties who sustain disaster-related damages. So, due to Harvey, you can go to this website, www.disasterassistance.gov. Yes, they can help you out, and just let them know what your situations, and they will be glad to help. All right. Who's been area? Let's see. I already talked about the animals. Of course, there's a lot of Facebook pages that are helping animals and actually keeping count of all the animals they rescued. So I don't know any of the Facebook pages, but I know there are some out there. So you can just Google it. Hurricane Harvey animal rescue page. It's gonna pop up on Facebook, I bet. All right. AKC Reunite is another organizations out there that is actually doing amazing things. Basically, they're trying to reunite, let's see, providing free recovery services and enrollments for all active services. All right, they're reuniting people together. They're reuniting pet owners to their home. They're reuniting pets to their owners. Sorry. So, and also they're helping military, active service military, and law enforcement. You know, it's basically they're using active service military and law enforcement. Yeah, law enforcement to help reunite pets to their owner. I'm trying to read this. I'm reading it fast. I'm sorry. All right. So that's that. Let me see any important things. Oh, I highlighted this portion right here. And that is for those that have their home, they sustain a damage to their home during the hurricane and want to claim something from FEMA. Then they can submit their FEMA claim. They can see if they qualify. Not everyone is going to qualify, of course, but it's worth trying. And the worst thing they can say is no. So if you sustain any storm damages and you can register for claim, basically for damages with FEMA by calling 1-800-621-3362. Again, it's 1-800-621-3362. That is you trying to connect to FEMA and letting them know you sustained damage to your residents. All right, and let's see. All right, we have a lot of victims, a lot of businesses that are lost vital documents. And there's a company called Roy Doc. They're offering like medical, like hospital that lost all, that sustained a major loss to the client document. Roy Doc is a kind organization that offers their services to help recover documents. So Roy Doc will help you offering online healthcare services too. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Hold on one second. I want to make sure I'm talking about the right company here. No, Roy Doc is actually offering online healthcare services to have a victim. That's what Roy Doc is offering. But there's another company that is actually help recovering data. business data. If I find a name, I wrote it down somewhere. If I find a name, I will mention it before I end this part tonight. Let's see, am I missing anything else? Actually, yeah, no. But I'm gonna find that organization that is helping business to recover vital data, and I'm gonna post it. If I can come back online, then I'm gonna post it on my Facebook. I know I saw the name of their organization and I wrote it down during my research yesterday, but I can't seem to find it today. But I will come back and talk to you more about it. That is all I have for today. If you have any questions, please post your questions on my Facebook page or message me directly, and I will love to provide answer. And if I can answer it, I am excellent with research, and I can find it or direct you to the right place to get the answer. All right, that's all I have for you today. Again, I need you to go to my Facebook page, that's Christianah Adesida, and actually look at what you can actually send to these people at the shelter. I did the banner in a way so you can actually look at all these people laying out the shelter and actually imagine what they would need. Like I said, from day one, I always tell you, if you have to, the best way to think about what they will need is thinking, if I'm in these situations, what will I need? It can be something as simple as a chopstick. You can actually send that. And yesterday I said I'm gonna let you know for those that want to drop off some items to be mailed out locally, that you can drop it off at our locations on Raleigh Road. But the boxes and everything will be ready due to the holiday. It will be there on Tuesday. So the address is 511 North Raleigh Road on Rayford Road. So, and it's the Biz Center. You can find the Biz and BIZ Center Virtual Office. You can Google it and you can see it on Facebook or on Google, and you can actually drop it off. I'm gonna have some boxes laid out with a sign 30 days challenge on it, so you can just drop off your stuff and we will ship it out to the George R. Conventional Center for you. Of course, there are several shelters, but I'm focusing on the George R. Conventional Center because that's one of the biggest ones that I'm trying to connect with first as I go on this 30 days challenge. All right. Lastly, if you have anyone that's still looking for a shelter and they can't find a shelter, I promise to always say this every day, and that is to test the word shelter and the zip code to 4 FEMA. That's 43362. Again, 43362. Just test the word shelter, that's SHELTER, plus your zip code to 43362. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you, and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.